Hello and welcome to KATLEGO Universal Network's KATLEGO Social Trends. With me, your boy KATLEGO MOGAMPANYANE Sharawit here. Welcome to another special episode. Today is Friday, guys. For those that haven't been enjoying this day, I don't know, you've been missing out, but you are tuning into the right show right here on KATLEGO Social Trends, where you know what, we give you the trendiest stories, the best of the best. A special greetings to my brothers Nigeria, Somalia, Sudan, and my cousins Kokana. I'm never alone. I am with MASECHABA, KOBOLA.
And
yes,
you know
girl.
me, Muslims. So today we've got both bad news, not bad news, but somber.
Abasha, somber. Somber sounds like a Zulu word, by the way. We've got somber news, guys, whatever that
And
means.
exciting news.
Yeah.
So in our first hashtag, we've got Malema.
Yeah, and we've got hashtag CIT robbery.
And hashtag end SARS.
And Amakosi rebuke stories about Uramashlu Mphahlele.
And Khopele.
And Scoop response to Casper like always.
And I'm so glad that we're talking about her. Hashtag Kelly Kumalo.
And we've got, in our closing, we're going to be talking about Morao. For those that have been tuning in, we're not even tuning in, rather. Those that have been on social media the whole day, guys, you know this has been trending the whole day. Morao is going to be closing December, they say, but you're about to see later on.
All right, so and in our first story, we've got EFF leader Julius Malema once again topped the trends today, with people labeling him a flip-flopper. This was regarding what they labeled as his two-stepping ways in which they believe he changes tune every time to fit a certain narrative. And
yeah, so again, and I actually went to Twitter, right, just to try to understand why people will say Julius Malema say this, right? So according to tweets, right, according to people on Twitter, Julius Malema is a political schizophrenic, right? And that's because apparently when he was still younger, he was quoted as saying Mandela is the best, only to come back maybe 2 years later and then say Mandela is a sellout. And then there was a point where he would say I will kill for Zuma, and then later on Zuma is a disgrace. And then later on, Mugabe is my hero. Next thing is ZANU-PF must remove Mugabe, right? And then Mbeki is the problem in this country. Malema again, Mbeki is the most intelligent president we had, right? And then we've got, I organized the march asking why Pravin was ordered, and then Ning he must be fired. What's right? Because there's a point where he was even defending him.
Yeah.
And then later on, this one is this is the biggest one. This is the biggest one. I will never form a political party that will contest the ANC even if I get fired. Do I ever need to finish that sentence?
I don't think he's two-faced. He's not two-faced.
He's 3,
5, 6,
like 7. No, it's not even,
maybe 10.
It's not even schizophrenic. Anyway. It's just something. And it's so scary how people follow this. So I'm asking which leader are they following? Because I'm not really sure where is he to begin with, because and we actually have a video of him actually, you know what, doing what he does best and just causing controversy, as people say.
Yeah.
Just check this video out.
We call people Zimbabweans, we call people Malawians, we call people who come from outside Makwerekwere, whereas we are Makwerekwere ourselves, because we come from where those people come from. None of us come from here. We came from the north and found the Khoi and the San here in southern Africa, and we settled here. The Khoi and the San welcomed us here.
Yeah. That's what I'm and just not to we were not saying anything. These are quotes. I mean, he was allegedly quoted, and people have been with him even from the ANCYL days where, honestly, even if you're not following politics, Julius Malema was always for ANC, and then he suddenly changed. So we are yet to see what we're in the future. He might be part of the DA. Who knows?
So in our next story, a brutal cash-in transit robbery in Rustenburg Northwest left multiple people injured and one suspect dead on Thursday, 8th October. According to South African Police Services, Colonel Brenda Muridili, 5 members from Rustenburg Flying Squad and K9 unit, as well as 2 Fidelity security guards, are being treated in hospital for gunshot wounds following the botched CRT robbery. And according to Muridili, the police officers followed up on information received about a CIT robbery that was to take place in Rustenburg Geelhout Park.
Hey, when? Wow.
They never stop.
South Africa.
They keep coming.
South Africa. I don't know. We suddenly had a whole scourge of a very serious pandemic at the CIT robbery, because if you go on Twitter or anywhere, watch the news, we see CIT robberies almost every day. We literally see it happens every day. Like, it's so scary. There's been a point where one of them actually managed to escape. Was
he found?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
you're not gonna follow up on the CIT robbery.
One thing, whenever I see these things, I normally ask myself,
when you see them live, or
no,
when you see
when I see these things videos, trending and all of that, the CIT robberies. Where do they get the information?
Let me tell you, according to some people,
an inside job?
The sad thing about these things is that, according to them, again, there are SAPS members involved. There are crime intelligence. Like, it's not random. I'm telling you now. No group of gangsters sees would
just wake up and say,
just decide we're gonna follow. No. Like, it's too ironic. It's too coincidental. There's just so much that happens. We actually have videos of the CIT robbery in Rustenburg. Check it out.
It's the first time I see this.
Hey, me as well.
It's the first time I see this. Wow. This guy has ammunition.
And hopefully justice is served. I mean, we've been seeing these things happen, and hopefully the police get to actually do something and make sure that all of these people are locked up. Because sometimes you see arrests, and with these arrests, nobody ever even goes to jail because people forget there's a difference between arrest and a prosecution, right?
Yeah.
You could get arrested and you release later on.
Released, yeah.
Or documents, they go missing because South Africa, where we, 100 rand, it doesn't just buy cold drink, it buys freedom, it buys everything. But let's just move on to the next story.
In our next story, protesters demonstrating against Nigeria's controversial Special Anti-Robbery Squad police unit besieged its headquarters Thursday in Abuja and demanded the branch be scrapped, according to local media. Protesters chanted "End SARS" and poured red paint on the street in front of the building, a symbolic reference to the alleged killings by SARS officers, the national website reported. The protest was attended by the leader of Nigeria's Revolution Now campaign, Omoyele Sowore. Amnesty International said in a report Tuesday that authorities failed to tackle the impunity enjoyed by SARS, whose brutality and corruption are becoming increasingly brazen. The rights group said last weekend that the Nigerian police announced yet another ban on routine patrols by SARS and other tactical squads of the Nigerian police, and fourth such ban in 4 years, amid growing anger over harassment and abuse by officers.
Yeah, which was allegedly... This whole thing was allegedly dismissed by one of the police commissioners, who just said it was just social media stalking, just stoking fears and just stoking, maybe spreading even fake news that as much as these things happen, it's not even as much. But we actually have a video of the protesters in Nigeria. It's currently happening right now, even as you speak. If you have to go there, what's your fast in your shy plane, and they're still protesting as we speak. So just check it out.
for victims of both the dead and alive. We also demand an adequate compensation for citizens who many come open with verifiable evidence of their ordeal in the hands of these authorized criminals called FSAS. We demand a list of officers that have been held culpable, which should be published, and transparent prosecution of all guilty officers. We demand a public inquiry on the activities of the unit in the past 1 year, duly published in the media. We demand unjust harassment.
And hopefully the people actually get justice. I mean, we again, like I say, we see so many things that are happening. Nigeria is also hit by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah,
now
I feel like both South Africa and Nigeria have been going through so much recently.
Yeah, mind you, those are the two biggest economies in Africa. So if we are affected by so many things that are minor that actually end up affecting the whole running of the economy, we're actually going to see a whole lot of disasters and all of this. But actually have more videos of people, and even one of the protesters speaking in the assembly, just basically showing the parliament that, you know what, they've actually had enough of this. Just check this out.
We will never forget the place of consultation. Yes. That is where our success lies. Yes. So if ordinarily the House of Assembly does not hold a session on Friday, and they have initiated an emergency session because of us. So let's not get overhyped, please. We need solution. And we have stated the two things why we are going in, why we need to meet them. I don't know how I want to say this. I don't know how I want to say this again. But I am saying that we will never betray you. Correct. It is not about you alone, it is about us. Yes. We can never betray ourselves. Talk more of betraying you. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. We had 3 top officials of the government that came out here to offer us a very good accommodation to sleep. We rejected it outrightly. We were frozen out after all the scene of the police. We were freezing out and they didn't return our canopy. They didn't return it. We slept in the cold. All because of this negotiation. It is important to get to success. So please, please and please, we understand we have agitations. Please make the petition again available to those who are seeing it for the first time. So that they can understand that.
Well, another protest again in Africa. But let's just move on to lighter news now, light entertainment. All
right, so now our next story, Amakosi Football Club said that they would like to alert the public about Ramahlwe Mpahlele impersonator. According to Amakosi, the con has a Facebook account and WhatsApp number that he's using to solicit favors and other dubious requests. The club also pleaded with people to please stop cooperating with these con artists, as this place their lives in danger and losing monies. You know, speaking of this, it reminds me of
you were scammed.
Lamise. No, Lamise posted that I think there's someone who's trying to con people. Lamise Holworthy, she's a DJ.
I like how you say that as if that helps my question. What is a Lamise? Who is Lamise? Anyway, now it's about people that are famous, you know, like Ramahlwe Mpahlele was actually so what they basically did with this one is that this guy was asking airtime. I mean, imagine a whole Ramashon Patlela asking airtime. I feel like sometimes people don't look at the status some more too.
Yes.
And you know, like imagine a whole Petrus Motsepa asking Mutomung airtime. It literally doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. This is a scam. It's someone that's an impersonator, and people are actually falling for this. This is why Amakosi actually had to even release a statement, because there are some I really don't understand how some people think. But anyway, before we move on to our entertainment news, we want to go on a quick ad break. We'll see you guys right after this.
Make massive moves.
To be the best fighter in China.
Give me the Emperor's sword and I'll spare your life.
Shisha sector's gone too far.
Make massive moves with Starside.
And welcome back from that short ad break. As we continue with the more light-hearted
and
stories,
entertaining stories of the day.
You know, I woke up to this one,
these are stories that lit up Twitter and social media in general.
Guys, having an accent is not a problem, but in this case, you know, they say when you move overseas, your name will always remind me where you come from.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway.
Like when I'm going overseas, so yeah.
All right, so in our next story, soul and R&B songstress Khwapile Mohlabane, who is an American soul and R&B singer-songwriter, has been dragged through the social media tour for not knowing how to pronounce her South African name. And Sheba, it's straightforward. Khwapile.
To who?
To us.
Who's us?
South Africans.
Exactly. I like your statement. She is technically not South African. She's been living where you used to live.
Citizenship.
But that's exactly what I mean. She was literally born that side, guys. So Khwapile was actually dragged. Khwapile Mohlabane was actually dragged for actually
how she pronounced her
name.
me
not even tell people. Let's let people just judge for themselves. Just check this out.
Hey, my name is Guapale, and it's my daughter Bahia, future voter. I am supporting Measure QQ because I feel like young people need to have a voice, and it's going to be on the ballot in Oakland this November, where 16 and 17-year-olds would be eligible to vote in school board elections. So we are saying yes on
Measure QQ.
Yes on Measure QQ. Yes on Measure QQ.
How to pronounce Guapale.
For those that missed it, right? She said, I am Guapale.
Guapale. Yeah.
And people dragged her through the mud. Hey, you should know your water. But guys, how is it fair that you're judging this person who grew up in America, guys? She literally lived in America her whole life.
I hear you.
Imagine a whole American, right?
Yeah.
Especially okay, I'm gonna speak English now. The whole people that they have got their own twang, their own ebonics and all of this, right? So then Matwaila using that certain type of thing. So we as South Africans, we literally have no right to be judging Guapale Mohlabane for what she was doing, because Guapale Mohlabane is not living in South Africa. So you really gotta understand.
And what's your American name? How do you pronounce your name in America? Okay, I'm KOBOLA. Yeah.
But anyway, guys, so we really should stop judging people based on this, because again, she's not doing this on purpose.
Yeah,
she's
that's
not trying
just
to
how she
I mean,
is.
imagine someone judging you for not knowing how to pronounce your own name. How does she feel? She even said the child's name, who Utra, but it felt like a Xhosa name, Nyana. But let's just move on to the next story.
All right, we all know how hip-hop and the scandals that we normally have here and there. So the beef between Casper Nyovest and Scoop Makhathini made headlines after Scoop made some comments that didn't sit well with Cass.
Which is everything.
So following the release of the album Any Minute Now, the rapper threw some jabs at Scoop, leading to fans waiting for the response. So in one of his songs called Thoughts, Casper said he's forced to smile with people like Scoop who pretend to love him. And I know that part,
So you listen to the album? I'm sorry.
All right. After waiting for so long, Scoop finally responded, and he said he understood what Cass was meant, or what he was going through, or where he was coming from, rather. and there's nothing that Casper can say that can make him love him any less.
Yeah.
So
I feel like there's
much. Always drama, man. Casper.
Casper is the album, guys. Everything. Like, it's just so much drama. AKA comes back into the fray. It's annoying, guys. Every time you associate Casper, like, I feel like once I mentioned that we're going to be talking about Casper, you can mention, there's going to be school, there's going to be AKA, there's going to be the same old drama, and Papa Khoto should just sleep in Khoto. Like, I think Khoto man has something to be enough. He's busy with school too. But yeah, no, we are tired of Casper. We are really tired. Like, it's really okay. But before we even run out of time, let's just move on to the more interesting story, Kelly Khumalo.
I love Kelly Khumalo, and for once, she's being celebrated for something very nice.
Yes.
So in this case, Kelly Khumalo was trending on social media for all the right reasons.
Finally.
Her Mbini track just went gold, and the song's just is floating on cloud 9.
Yeah.
So taking to social media with a little live YouTube celebration, Kelly shared this momentous moment with fans and some close friends. Having her Mbini reach gold status is something Kelly is beyond proud of. That was amazing.
Right? We could really Mpini. Like, low enough foot. That was like 2 seconds ago. Mpini, my goodness, Guapeles of this world. But anyway, we actually have a video of Kelly but Kelly can sing, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just listen to her singing. So what do you think about that performance?
I didn't watch it, but it was nice.
I think she killed it. She killed.
And I have to agree.
She killed the performance.
Okay.
She missed it, guys. But anyway, let's just move on to the last story of the day. Guys, it's been lit.
Okay, wait. I need to make a comment.
What? She killed the performance. Did you not?
No, not that one. I agree with Sumizi. Kelly Khumalo is the best vocalist in the country right now, and nobody can ever top that up. I don't care. I said what I said.
Niswila, guys, she said what she said. Yay. But anyway, speaking of, I'm just keeping people in the mood of just dancing and
So singer and entertainer Ndibuzani Relevone, known professionally as Makazi, best known for her songs Chanda Voya and Motorokisi, has potentially sparked off a new dance craze with her new hit #Morao that some troops believe could become the song we could be dancing into 2021.
Yeah, and for those that don't know the song, just to check out also the
album is out.
People actually saying that it's the next Jerusalem, and you remember I think they're exes now, so I think Leonard Mtite a hit just for the sake y'all who is on top. But just check this out. This is a dope one. Let's check this out.
And you know what's nice about this dance is that people like you who've got 2 left feet can actually do it.
Definitely. So. Like, you know what? I feel like Limpopo loves us. There was a Idibala or Idibala, right? It's really where we just like rewind and it's just dancing. So it is really that easy.
Can you say it again?
When Idibala was out, it was so easy to do. Like, you literally just fall. Who can't fall? I mean, you know. But anyway, that was it for today. It was amazing.
The last 4 stories were
guys. I feel like in the same South Africa so that we have entertaining stories to talk about. But that was me. From me, your boy KATLEGO MOGAMPANYANE. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the views and shares and everything. Our special greetings to my brothers in Nigeria, Somalia, Sudan, and my cousins Kogan. We are out.
And for me, MASECHABA KOBOLA. I will see you next week, same time, same place. Mwah.